Hi guys, it's Adam, and I bet you're wondering, why is it dark, why is it 7:30, and why have you started the vlog this late? Um, I had big plans for today with the vlog. I wanted to record me going out sourcing. I was going to record me just going on a walk or whatever, speeding it up and something like that. I was going to record me sorting stuff for eBay, all sorts of different bits and bobs. And the day started off pretty positively. Positively, yeah, that is a word. It didn't sound like a word to me then, but positively. I went out sourcing. Unfortunately, that's when it took a turn for the worse. I didn't seem to get anything. I actually went in the back of a charity shop. Granted, it was only a very small charity shop and there wasn't that much there. But yeah, I went in the back and I found literally about 4 items, 4 DVD box sets, a little bit of money on Amazon, so that's great. But yeah, I just didn't really seem to find that much else at the other charity shops. I got a couple of other items and that was it. Usually when I do that same run of charity shops, I get a little bit more than that. So I was quite disappointed because quite consistently, every week, twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week when I'm going in, I get a similar amount of stuff. But this week I got, a little bit less than I normally would, and it does, despite what your rationale is sort of telling you, it really can hit you hard. And this job is like a roller coaster, and one day you can be riding high, and then the next day it can be quite low because you've not really got anything. And I try on the days where I don't get much, or I'm feeling a bit negative. I try and stop it. I don't let it have a knock-on effect, because it can have that knock-on effect. But I usually then thrust myself back into work, list some items, sort some items, whatever it is, and maybe do an Amazon FBA shipment or whatever it is, and get myself back to that positivity. But today I got home and I don't really want to use, well, I want to use a different word, but I'm going to use this word because just in case there's kids watching and everything. But I got home and I was larking about, and I didn't really force myself back into work, and that just didn't really make me feel any more positive. So then about 3-4 o'clock, I got back into my work, and then I was feeling a bit better again. But I think it's really good as resellers, if we do get down about our sourcing not going great or our sales not going great. It's really, really good just to get right back in there, and that will alleviate some of the frustration. I know it's hard to do that because I struggle with it, and I know that negativity can creep in, and it can, be set in then for the entire day. But that's what I found, getting straight back into work. If you've got other things you can be doing, just do them. And even sometimes if you take yourself away from work, if you need that for a little bit, go out for a few hours, whether it be, I don't know, going to the park, going to the cinema, going out with friends, whatever it may be, that also does help as well. But it's just been one of those days today. It's just had that knock-on effect. I don't really like that phrase, it's just been one of those days, in air quotes, because you always have the power to change the day. So it's been one of those days because I've said it's been one of those days, and nothing more, nothing less, really. So hopefully tomorrow I will get you some good content, and things will be back on track. Might be able to do some sourcing, I'm not sure. If I don't do any sourcing, I've got a load of stuff in that room to enter into Amazon, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to force myself onto that. I'm going to list a few more on eBay, and then early next week I'm going to hit sourcing hard again. I've got a couple of job lots coming early next week, so it's all about positivity, staying focused. But even though that little it was such a little thing, you know, just going out and getting a few less items. It did hit me quite hard. And especially now because, and I've said this before in a video, especially now because I've not got a backlog. That's the big thing. If I had a backlog, I wouldn't feel as negative coming home because I've like, oh yeah, I've got loads to list. But I've actually not. I've only got literally like 2 more boxes to go through, and that is it. And a few items on the top of the work surfaces or whatnot, and that is literally it. So yeah, it can be even more of a roller coaster if you're sort of dependent on getting the stuff every day, day in, day out. That backlog is your safety blanket, your security blanket, and now I've not got one, it does feel a little bit more real, if you like. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I wanted to say. I've probably doubled up on a few things there. But hope you got something at least out of this vlog. I'm very sorry. I will be back on track tomorrow. We've got the Sunday stroll. So I'll be definitely doing that. And we'll see where the day takes us tomorrow. Back to the positive attitude. And yeah, keep listing, guys. Keep sourcing. We've not got long left now till last posting day, and obviously sales are going to slow down during that period. So we want to be listing now to get those last few sales in time for posting things out for Christmas, for Christmas delivery. So list now, anything, you know, that you need to get gone by Christmas. Ideally you would have already had it listed, but if you haven't, list it now. And yeah, just keep grinding, because that's what we've got to do as resellers. I'm going to list a few tonight, probably about 7 or 8. And then yeah, I've got to get back to sourcing. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very short segment. And yeah, give it a comment, give it a thumbs up, like, all that sort of good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm really happy because I am now at, let's just check, 946. So it's increased quite a bit in the last sort of week. So I'm really happy about that. Probably to do with the daily vlogs, obviously, because I'm doing daily videos. My channel's getting more exposure or something like that. But yeah, so please do subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now, guys.
Ho, ho, ho!